Hey everybody, I'm back again with another video. I haven't done one in a while. I'm really trying to stick to doing one a week, but it's hard because I don't really know if I have that much news to report. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about things I wish I would have known before going into the surgery and regrets and all this. And right now, this will be my third week. I got the surgery on July 17th. And I have had no regrets. I've had no things I wish I would have known types of stuff. I've still continued to feel no pain 3 weeks in. I haven't had to take any pain medication. My entrance points for the surgery in my stomach have pretty much healed. There's a little bit of scarring, but nothing too crazy. And I'm happy to report that I am still drinking lots of liquids as required. But I have been upgraded to consume applesauce and cottage cheese and a very little bit of ice cream in the form of this the stuff that I found called Hallow Top. I've seen it in the stores before, but it never really mattered to me. But this is dairy-free, made with coconut milk, 360 calories per pint. I can maybe have about 2 or 3 spoonfuls and then I'm done with that. So it's proved to be good. It's delicious. This particular one is candy bar flavor. I don't know what else is out there, but I grabbed it because it was on sale and I knew I could eat it in very small amounts. So that's exciting. I get to add a little flavor to my diet, and then along with cottage cheese, I specifically purchased the fat-free cottage cheese, trying to keep the fat and everything down to a bare minimum. And then this was the hardest thing to find. It's unsweetened applesauce, but it's still got 12 grams of sugar per half a cup. So I limit myself to about a half a cup of this, maybe add a little cinnamon, and I can start pretending that I'm eating a real food and a real meal. And like I said, still continuing to drink 64 ounces of water, or trying my best. It's actually very difficult. As far as diet, that's my new thing. I try to do the broth, the bone broth, and the chicken broth when I can. But I have to tell you, where I live, and if I'm sweating, I apologize. It's 100 degrees basically on average every day. So I am not really clamoring to have soup every minute. In my last video I mentioned popsicles, fudgicles. Oh, I can eat fudgicles and creamsicles this week, but I still stick with the sugar-free popsicles a lot. So that's it for the diet. And the other odd thing is I don't own a scale, so I can't weigh myself every day, nor do I want to. I don't want to get wrapped up into letting that guide me. So what I have, and I do it every couple days, is I have the old Wii Fit, the board that you put on the floor, and I actually have been gauging my weight that way, and it seems fairly accurate. But the more important way I've been gauging my weight loss is the clothes that fit me, or clothes that I have actually cast aside and were meant to be donated because they didn't fit me. I fatted out of them, as I say, as the great Jim Gaffigan has always made comments about fatting out of clothes. I had a pair of shorts that I fatted out of, and they sat in this donation thing that we just never got to donate. I don't know if you guys ever do that. You put stuff aside and it just never seems to make it there. Well, the other day I decided that I was going to put them on. I was like, alright guys, here's the test. These pants haven't fit me in quite a while, so let's see. And they, not only did they fit, but 3 days later, after I first put them on, they started sliding off. So they went from not being able to fit at all to now I need a belt with them, which is a funny whole other story. Today I discovered that one of my belts, unless I mangle it and add more holes in it, like punching it with some kind of sharp object, I have to add more holes. So that belt is virtually useless now because it's not holding up my pants, which is kind of the point. And shirts, I think I mentioned this maybe in the last video, shirts that have been tight on me, or I've outgrown or fatted out of, shirts that I really liked are now slowly starting to fit better. Some of them I still need a little bit of ways to go, but so that's the gauge that I'm using. is these clothes that I haven't been able to wear for a number of years, even in some cases, are starting to fit me. And that's probably more important than any scale number he give me, although I like to keep track. So basically, since the pre-op diet, which was about 6 or 7 days prior to my surgery, and now we're 3 weeks post-surgery, so for about a month now, I've been on a liquid diet or very low calories diet. I've lost in and around 30 pounds. If we base loose estimates on not the Wii Fit not being exactly 100% on the nose, probably weighed about 27, 28 pounds for a month, which I guess is okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure people would love to lose that kind of weight in a month. I feel like it's going slow, but I can't work out yet. I can't do anything. I've been walking a lot lately. Some of it I just chalk up as my day-to-day. I walk around. I need to get more into practice of actually making a point to walk for 30 minutes, but I do my fair share of walking during the day. I even pull tricks where I park further away on purpose to, get more steps in and stuff like that. But I can't work out yet. I have to wait for like the 5 or 6 week mark, and then I can start working out and hopefully toning some of this, adding a little bit of muscle that has eluded me for 46 years. And I don't have my sheet in front of me. I don't even know what's next on the list of what I can consume. But that's basically an update, considering this is like week 3 post-surgery. There was a couple times where I actually ate more and a little too fast, and that proved to be disastrous. It's painful. There was some throwing up involved, which if you read up on any of this, that can happen. My stomach is only 4 ounces. I'm not supposed to wolf food down anymore, and I'm not supposed to drink 30 minutes before or 30 minutes after. Another update. I found myself at a restaurant for the first time since all this. We had gone out for the day yesterday, and we found ourselves at a restaurant, and not only a restaurant, but if anyone's familiar with the Cheesecake Factory, notoriously known for their huge portions. And I had to stare at this menu figuring out what to eat. And I actually was trying to go for soup, but I didn't see soup on the menu. So I went with, and this was probably my first time eating something that resembles actual food, although a bit mushy, since all this. So I had edamame for, I ordered off the appetizer menu. Edamame, the little green soybeans, and a goat, cheese, and beet salad. And I chewed like a baby. I had to chew. I tried to eat super slow. I didn't drink any water or anything the entire time. Once I was done with my meal, I set my timer on my phone for 30 minutes to let me know I could start drinking water. And that was, it was nice to be able to eat and actually stop with a reasonable amount of food in my stomach. I ate almost all the salad, and the edamame were fine. So that was exciting. And it was nice to have something of a bit of a real food in my stomach, and not just mush. And I actually wish there was more goat cheese in the salad, if I was gonna be honest about that. I don't want to make a habit of going to restaurants just to test my willpower. I would prefer to, until I can eat like more regular food, to stay at home and do the basics here until my stomach heals, because that's what this process is all about right now. Overall, for me personally, I find this very early step to be very rewarding. So that's it. All I can say is I'm gonna keep going, and the goal is to be 100 pounds lighter by July of 2019. So take care, have a good week, and I'm signing off. Bye bye.